G'day guys, Scott Wagstaff, your General Manager here at Carbrook Golf Club, and I'm back here for our June update. It's a very pleasant place to be actually at the moment. I'm standing on the first tee, which has just gone a huge transformation over the last 3 or so weeks. Thanks to our guys at Golf Spectrum doing an amazing job out here and helping us with this huge project. So the bank has been stabilised here on the left hand side. Heap of rock has gone in there. We had an engineered design, so it's all been done really well, set us up for the future and save any further erosion. We've also removed the bank on the right hand side, so that old scrappy garden is gone, and the visual now is incredible, as you will see on this drone stuff that I'm putting up now. Just a comparison to what it looked like just before, where I recorded a video just prior to the project starting, and you can see the difference already. So what it looks like now is we're just going to let this grass grow in. It's not the best time to grow in turf, as you would probably appreciate, but we've got some beautiful weather, and it'll take a little bit of time, but we'll get this tee back in action. In the meantime, you're playing it as a par 3, which is acceptable, and look, the par 3's not the best hole in the world, but at least it's an acceptable way to start your round here at Carbrook. The new path constructed adjacent to the first is now open, so you'll be able to use that path to get down to the temporary first tee. Now, our concreting is continuing. The guys have been able to knock out a heap of concrete over this last month or so. We're about 50% of the way through the concrete path project, so it may seem like we've done a lot, and we have, but we've still got a lot to do. It's going to take another probably 3 months or so, so we're expecting probably sometime in September to be able to say we're done, we've completed all of our concrete works. But anyway, the guys are proceeding nicely. We've got some good weather now ahead. Fingers crossed, touch some wood, and we'll keep ploughing away, and the guys are doing a great job. But just over the next few months, as we continue with the concrete path project, there are a few little tight areas, such as the first bridge crossing around the 4th tee, the 17th green to the 18th tee, where there is only little pockets of one-way traffic. So they're going to provide some challenges as we direct traffic around those areas for a short period of time. So we've still got a little bit of disruption to happen over the next few months, but I'm sure you'll be patient and enjoy all of this work unfold. Just a quick plug for the golf shop. Obviously, with the brand new putting green that's in play now, we've been able to get a huge amount of putter fitting kits. So if you're in the market for a putter, or you just like to have a little play and see what's out there on the market, keep your eye on the golf shop. Also a plug for our guys at Titleist. They're bringing out a whole new set of drivers and woods in the next month or so. We've been able to book in one of the first fitting sessions for that new series, and that is on the 18th of September, and that timesheet is now open for you to book in for a fit with the Titleist team. So keep that in mind as you think about what's coming up. Now in July, it means the Open Championship, my favourite week of the year, and it also means the Carbrook Classic, the ESG Carbrook Classic, which will be held from Friday the 19th of July through to Sunday the 21st of July, with the weekend classic over Saturday, Sunday, 36-hole stroke play. We're expecting a very large event this year. Already got plenty of entries from our visitors waiting to get a start. The members timesheet will open on Friday the 28th of June at 5 p.m. So if you're a member and looking to get in, please put that in your diary and make sure you don't miss out. The entry fee for members is $50, and that's payable on check-in for round 1. There is no one-day fee, so you really need to be able to commit to the two days over the weekend to really get value. And the visitor entry fee is $99. Visitors can enter via our online registration form available on our website. Now, we're getting lots of good feedback about the golf course, especially the greens. The greens have just started to brown off, which they do at this time of year, and that's not because we're not watering the greens. It's actually because they've gone into dormancy. We've got Tiff Dwarf, which is the grass that we use, but this is common for a warm season grass to go into dormancy when we get those really cold mornings, and that's what you're seeing now. So what that means is the greens will speed up a little bit, they'll get a little bit firmer. The stimp that they've done this week saw them at about 10 feet, which in my opinion is perfect club golf speed, so we don't want them getting too fast. It really makes it difficult, but we're trying to manage them at around 10 to 10.5 feet through the winter time. One of the questions we get a lot is our greens are getting smaller, what are we doing about it? It's a very good question. It's a question that every golf course gets, and it's a problem we all face, and basically the reason for that is The aggressive outside grass, which in our case is wintergreen, is a stronger and more dominant grass, and eventually it'll take over our tiff dwarf grass, which is a slow growing variety, and that's what our greens are made of. So to try and combat that with the 9th project and also the putting green project, we've actually created a barrier of about 1.5 meters. So our collar is now made of tiff dwarf, and that's extending the size of our green out another 1.5 meters. So the actual green cavity, or where the edge of the green is, doesn't actually start until this point here. So this area out here is our collar, and this tiff dwarf is actually being cut at the same height as this surrounding grass, which is about 11 mils at the moment. So in the summertime you'll see that tiff dwarf grow up a little bit further. And what we're doing is, we're trying to maintain this edge here between the two grasses. Obviously the two tiff dwarf edges aren't going to battle each other, and we're just trying to maintain this external perimeter and try and save the greens from getting smaller. The worst case scenario is that grass might eventually grow in, but we've got 1.5 meters of green to be able to sacrifice before we actually get to the green size. So that's a little bit of a summary of what we've tried to do here. Lots of golf courses have tried different things, and this is what we're doing here at Carbrook. Now, in terms of membership news, we still are accepting membership applications via our waiting list. The 7-day category is full at the moment, so it's most likely we won't be accepting any new members in that category until October, once we do our renewal process. But all the other categories are close but not full. So if you would like to join, or thinking of a friend, let them know. Things are getting a little bit harder to join here, but at the moment we're still accepting new members with the next intake. That will be in August. I just wanted to mention our green staff. They've had a hell of a year in terms of battling a huge amount of rainfall, just constant rain, which has challenged us. They've kept their chins up. They've worked extremely hard through difficult conditions. We've also gone through so much construction over the last 8 or so months that they've had to deal with. They've had an additional amount of workload, and what they're producing at the moment is fantastic. And I just wanted to say thank you to Brett Thompson and his team for all the hard work they've done, especially this year. It's been a really difficult year, but our members are very proud of what we've got here at Carbrook. Now, with everything that's going on, all the disruption that we've had in the club this year, the members are only saying positive things. So I'm very grateful for all of those words that you're sharing with us. It really keeps us going here at the club. Hopefully seeing your golf club transform into something to be very proud of. If you haven't been down here for a while, I think you're going to get a bit of a surprise next visit. But in the meantime, come down and enjoy our great club. We'll see you soon. Ciao for now. Just a quick membership update. To let you know, I hate when I say that, golf club, Carbrook is certainly starting to look like a different place these days. Hopefully you can get down. Oh Jesus, what the hell did you just cough up?
Everything.
Was that a lung?
Lunch.
I'm trying to record here, mate.
I was trying to hold it in for so long.
Oh my God. I can't even remember where I was when you started coughing up your lung.